Hello Virgo, welcome to your December 2025 tarot forecast. The messages that come through may resonate for your sun, moon, rising, or your north node. So let's get into your messages, Virgo. Let's see what's happening for you guys. And Venus and Mars are cozy side by side in Sagittarius all the way until the 14th of December, and they move at different paces, so it's not every day that Venus and Mars reunite with each other. Okay, so this could also be an auspicious time for singles to meet somebody new, or for newer relationships to really go to the next level. It's also a deeply spiritual time. And Mercury is going to join Venus and Mars in Sagittarius the 11th through the 14th, all right? So let's see how all of this is empowering you, Virgo. Okay, wonders. You live in your own kingdom of fulfillment. There is nothing to hinder your good. Ask and you will receive. Okay, so Virgo, December is a blessed time for you guys. You are going to be getting a lot of little special things from the universe, but also because it is the holiday season, I do feel like you're getting a nice gift, like somebody's giving you something that's going to feel magical to you. It feels very like sentimental, like the value attached to it is more around what it would mean to you. So it's something very special, okay? And also, there's just these moments throughout December that feel perfect. You feel happy, your stomach's full, you're not worried about anything for a moment, and all just feels right in the world. Okay, so there's some really beautiful moments that are going to be unfolding for you in December, Virgo. And also, ask for more. Believe you can have more. Reach higher. You deserve the best. Okay? So let's pull some tarot. Let's go deeper into these messages. Okay, so we have the Two of Pentacles coming through. So this is kind of like a back and forth in your energy, okay, where one moment you're very focused on all is well, all is right, but then you start revisiting the past and rehashing some things that are very unpleasant, or you really start worrying about stuff. And this is Spirit saying in December, Virgo, be in the moment of the good and really savor it and feel it, okay? Because there's going to be an abundance of it. And by you being very present in the moment and totally absorbing it and savoring it, it's going to be healing for you. Right, next is the Nine of Wands, Five of Wands, the Hermit. This is the card that represents you. And look at that, the Fool. Okay, so we like the Fool card coming out at the end, because what this means, Virgo, is you are going to wrap 2025 up kind of in this solitary, deeply introspective type of energy. Okay, that's just where you're at. And you may not, you know, you love people, you want to be around people, but at the same time, I'm getting that you're really just kind of wanting to be in your own space. And even if you're around people, it's like you're lost in thought or you're lost in emotion. You're really reflecting upon the past and what has been. Okay, and the reason for that is because as you come into 2026, Virgo, you are stepping on a whole new path. You are changing. You are turning over a new leaf. You're going to start seeing things differently. You're going to start doing things differently. And I get a sense of great release of the past. So where we are really wanting to contemplate and overanalyze and all of that stuff, it's because you're trying to release. And look at this, you've got the Four of Swords on the bottom. You're trying to release to create the pathway for this new energy in 2026 that your soul is completely aware of. Because here, through the Nine of Wands, this is where you've been on a journey. You've been learning different things in a spiritual capacity, but you're tired, you're weary, you need a rest, you need a break, you need something to change. You're tired of fighting against life. You could also be tired of the same old battles every single day with the same person, and you're just kind of going back and forth in yourself about what is the best solution for you. And you're doing that through December, but before you enter the new year, Virgo, you have a plan. You know exactly what you want. You've figured it out. The passageway has opened up for you, and you're really closing the door on some heavier, harder experiences that you've gone through in 2025. I feel maybe even for some of you since 2022 to 2025, you've just been going through it. And now all of that is going to change. And you know what? I also get where there's somebody in your life that it's like you've got to constantly stand your ground. You've got to constantly justify yourself and validate yourself and prove yourself to this person. They always want to debate. They're always a contrarian about, you know, the opposite of whatever you're thinking or feeling. Like they're just always confrontational, or they're just hard to deal with in general. Some Virgos, you're really contemplating ending that connection. And I see you doing that in 2026 because you're like, you know what? I am tired of fighting with you. Like that's all we do. That's all this connection is a constant bickering and battling between each other. And I can't anymore. And you're separating yourself from it. And Virgo, whatever you've been going through 2025 or all the way back to 2022, it has made you very strong and very wise with that Hermit. And with the Nine of Wands and the Hermit, I really do feel that this is like talking about multiple soul cycles, like a larger soul cycle and then these smaller ones within it. And there may even be like smaller ones within those cycles. Okay, this is a big deal for you guys. And you know what? Let me go to the astrology. We are going to be having a Virgo full moon total lunar eclipse on March 3rd, 2026. Okay? And that's really when we have that total lunar eclipse, you are really closing the door on some things. Okay? And it's attached to something going on here in December. And it may be that you're just in contemplation mode, but you're going to be making your mind up about something finally. And what ails you, what you've been struggling with, you are closing the door on that. It begins in December, but by the time we have that full moon total lunar eclipse in March, you've completely moved on. You're healed. You're released. And this just feels like you're releasing some heavy energy. And as I say that, the Emperor flies out. Okay, so yes, you are... because of what you've gone through, you're like in boss energy. You're strong, you're resilient, you're responsible, you're wise. All right, so Page of Swords. Yeah, you're tired of someone's pettiness. The High Priestess. Your intuition is 1000% on point. The King of Pentacles. Yeah, look at you, Virgo. I know this has not been an easy journey for you, but you've grown. You're strong. You're wise. You are changed. There's nothing that you cannot face at this point in your journey after what you've been through. And look at this, justice under the Hermit, justice for Virgo. In December, it all begins in December, the balancing of those scales. All right, you've been on the bottom part of the Wheel of Fortune, and now you're rising up to the top. And then look at this, the Five of Cups. You're stepping on a new path that's taking you away from this Five of Cups energy that you may have been dealing with, which is sadness. And I get, Virgo, I do feel a sense of heaviness. It's like some of you, this has just been one thing after another, after another, after another throughout 2025. Or like I said, even going back to 2022. It's just been constant. And it's had you on edge. And you've done your best to be strong, to get through. And December is bringing you some magic, some good, some light in the darkness. And these cycles are starting to complete and wrap up. And you're going to feel that shift. Things are just going to start working out for you. They just kind of start going your way. So let's pull some more tarot. There's a song, it's called Lost Cause by Beck. Check it out. Because for some of you, that song entails 100% what you feel with this other person, that you're just tired of fighting. And that's like a line in that song. I'm tired of fighting for a lost cause. And that's just where you're at about something. And this may be a long time coming, wrapping this up, walking away, ending something. I know that won't resonate for all Virgos, but some of you absolutely check out that song. It's a fantastic song, even if you don't resonate with it for what you're going through in your personal life. It's a great song. Okay, so 10 of good cheer. This is what you're after. This is what you're wanting. The 10 of cups, happiness, balance. I don't want to fight anymore. Virgo, this is powerful. It's like you are surrendering to the universe and just saying, what is it that I need to do? What do I need to change? What do I need to let go of? What do I need to walk away from? What's in my way? How do I block myself? And you're just so open to the universe, and it all becomes very clear. And now you have the strength mentally, emotionally, spiritually to make changes that maybe in the past you didn't think you could make. Because you're ready for good, and you realize if certain people weren't in your life or things weren't a certain way, you realize you would be so much happier. And now you finally feel like you do have a choice about it. Because before, your emotions for somebody or the situation felt bigger than you, like it controlled you, and you didn't feel like you could make a move, walk away, or change anything. And now, through December, you're starting to feel like you actually have a choice. You're not feeling controlled by your emotions. You're not feeling controlled by another person. You're becoming very empowered and confident in yourself. And you're like, no, I want something else. And the reason for that is an awakening to the path that you're about to align to in 2026. And then look at this, balance. This is temperance. Okay, healing. Things coming into order, things coming into harmony. And look at that. See the sun Anything that's been hidden from you, it's now being illuminated. Okay, the sun brings blessings and healing, truth, enlightenment, and you're receiving all of that. And this is the card that represents Sag. The sun is currently in Sag until like the 22nd, 23rd of December. So while the sun is in Sagittarius, you are empowered. And now we have the Four of Gifts, which would be the Four of Pentacles. Yep, you are going to get selfish with your energy and your time. All right, you're going to get particular about who's in your space in December. Knight of Good Cheer. Unless it's somebody who has like an open heart, who's beautiful, who you fully trust, you're not having it. And look it on the bottom, the Child, which, you know, this right here is the Fool. Okay, so that's come through twice now, this Fool energy. Virgo, I'm telling you, you are going to be stepping onto a new path in 2026. And you are starting to shift and change now in December. And it could all happen in December. It could start now and come to full culmination in January, February, or in March with that Virgo full moon total lunar eclipse that's taking place. But it's like whatever has been holding you back, holding you down, blocking you, you're overcoming that big time. And that's part of the magic of December that you're experiencing, is different things that just had this grip on you, they don't anymore. And you're looking forward to 2026 and the potential of 2026 and all that it can bring for you. And the Fool with the Sun, a blessed new beginning for you. And Virgo, this does come about because of different choices that you're making now in December and different actions that you're taking in December. Because where you are experiencing this struggle and this strife and this heaviness, you're starting to see it as a lost cause. Like, I don't need to suffer this. I don't need to go through this. This relationship is not worth the heartache, the pain. This job, not worth the heartache, the pain. This path of something that you've been trying to accomplish, not worth the heartache and pain. Like, there's just something here where you were fighting so hard for it, but now you're seeing it through such a different perspective. And you're able to release it and let it go. Whereas in the past it had a big grip on you, but now not so much. And because of that, this beautiful path opens up through the Fool that's blessed by the Sun. So it's the end of this hard journey that you've been dealing with. It's the end to struggle, to strife. All right, and a beautiful path is opening up before you. So let's pull some more tarot. Right, the Winter Devil, yeah. That you're tired of this energy. You just can't do it anymore. Okay, you're done. You're like making this commitment, taking this action towards your happiness, and that means walking away from this lower vibrational energy. And Five of Winter Swords, because you're tired of feeling defeated. Whatever this is, it's like no matter what you do, you always end up feeling defeated. And intuitively, you've been feeling for a while that it's time to let go, it's time to move on, it's time to move forward. But you've been wanting to make it happen, wanting to make it work, not wanting to give up. Okay? But not anymore. You're like, no, I'm ready for greener pastures. Oh my gosh. It's like you've been walking through the desert, okay? And then you finally realize, oh my gosh, I could be in a dune buggy and I would get through the desert so much quicker and conserve energy. And so like that's like your revelation is like, I don't have to do this. I don't have to suffer this. There's a better way for me, and you're open to that. And also, I think just the random magic that's unfolding for you in December is really helping with the process. All right, Artisan of Winter Pentacles. So you've got the Queen of Pentacles, so the King and Queen of Pentacles coming through in your reading, whether you're a masculine or a feminine. Okay, you're becoming very empowered, Virgo. And look at this, you've got the 10 of Winter Cups. So you've got the Fool twice, which is the new beginning. 10s are all about the completion. But where you're headed is the 10 of Cups. Ultimate happiness. Okay, happy heart, happy family, happy life, happy home. Everything is just in balance and in order, and you feel content, and you have a lot of gratitude. Okay, so this is what that new path through the Fool is about, is walking these 10 of Cups. And it's so different, and you're embracing it. Virgo, you're ready. You're ready for this happiness. And you got the Fool again. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Virgo. You've got the Fool 3 times. The Fool is all about the new beginning, new energy, new path, new way forward, new way of doing things, all about the new, okay? And look at, you've got this right here through these 3. It's time to let go of what's familiar and what's comfortable and embrace the new, because the new is filled with the 10 of Cups and the Sun energy. And that's what you deserve. And this current path you're on, whether it's around a relationship or whatever, you are getting exhausted, okay? You're getting tired. And you feel it, Virgo. You know something has to give, something has to change. And with 3 Fools, this is Spirit screaming, you want the new, Virgo. Let the old go. Let the old and tired and worn out go, and open yourself up to the new, because you've got the Fool times 3. 3 new beginnings in your life. 3 new paths unfolding for you. 3 things changing in a big way for you. Blessings coming in 3s for Virgo with 3 Fools. Okay? You could, the 3 Kings, the 3 Wise Men, the 3 Fool, the 3 Blessings. Okay? Virgo, you got 3 beautiful blessings, and that's part of the magic. But this is 3 areas of life that are about to change. Okay? But for the positive. And some of this, again, is you and the choices that you are now making. But 3 blessings coming to Virgo in December. Look at that. This just flipped. Love with tenderness. So you're feeling loved by the universe. You're feeling blessed. You're feeling happy. You're feeling contented. December is a good month of transformation for you. And blessings in 3s. Candy cane, trust. Trust your path. And Holly, possibility. Yeah. See, before you didn't feel like there was another way. And because of these blessings, oh my gosh, these 2 fell out, and look at what's on the bottom. Dreidel with miracles, and then reindeer with innovations, and snowflake with uniqueness. And a snowflake is rare because there's only one of its kind, right? Dreidel with miracles. Yes, Virgo, these blessings coming in really just help you feel strong and firm and make a decision for the betterment of you. Okay, so December is a month of transition, and you're opening up to new paths for 2026, and you're really leaving a lot of heaviness behind you. And December is just sprinkled with magic and 3 blessings. All right, so those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.